Good evening, boys and girls of Hive United. I'm going to show you how I make attacks land at exactly the right second. If you've got a way that's different and you can land at exactly the right second, feel free to use it. But I know there's a number of you that have missed your times and you might want to pay attention. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is figure out what time it really is. Go to time.gov/widget.html. That's the official U.S. atomic clock time. And our attacks are always in Eastern time. Right now in Eastern time, it's 11:58 and 36 minutes. So when it turns 12, it will be exactly 5 hours until we need to land. So we can come down here and set it. And we'll set it for 5. Actually, we'll set it for, let's set it for 5:01:30. There we go. So when this gets to 30 seconds, it will be 5 hours, 1 minute, and 30 seconds from landing time. So when it gets to 30 seconds, I'll hit this start button right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay, so now it's 5 hours, 1 minute, and 24 seconds until our landing time. Now I'm going to set up an attack here. I'm not going to really, because I know it won't take me 5 hours, but I'm going to set up a trial attack here, just to see how long it's going to take for my army to travel and land on his castle. Now, different types of troops are going to have different travel times. I believe vets are 25. This is from that silly Barramond or Bowel Movement or whatever it was. He's at 25. KGs are at 28. They're a little bit faster. You want to pay attention to this, because if I sent one bear warrior with my armies, then all the army would travel at his speed. The army always travels at the slowest speed of any unit that you have in it. So I'll set these up. Same thing with tools. Using resource tools, you've only got a 15. So if you send a resource tool, just one is all it takes. Your army's going to travel much, much slower than if you use Ruby or armor tools. Ruby tools are going to take 22, except for the banners, whatever they are, war banners. Those travel the same as armor tools and KGs. So I'll pretend I'm going to use armor tools, which I actually probably will. Now, the third thing that affects your speed, or the third of 4, is your commander. This commander would take 4 hours and 16 minutes and 53 seconds with 0 coins, rubies, anything. Or I go to another commander, and here I could only take, and this is the commander that I'll use tonight, because he's got 26 long to detect and good enemy wall, gate, smoke protection, travel speed, good melee and ranged. Anyhow, this without any coins at all would take me 3 hours and 20 minutes and 35 seconds from my launch time until it landed. Or I could come up, spend a few coins, get it down to 1 hour and 37 minutes, or 1 hour 11 minutes, spending a few coins or a few rubies, or 51 minutes and 49 seconds with nothing at all. So what I'm going to do is I'll send it. Let's see, what time is it now? It's 12, so it's 10 o'clock now. I'll probably send it in 1 hour and 37 minutes. So I'll spend a few coins, because I've got plenty of coins. So I'll spend a few coins, and I'll let him travel for 1 hour and 37 minutes. So what's going to happen is when this clock gets down to an hour and 37 minutes. Actually, I won't. I don't want to stay up that long. I'll watch it, and when this clock gets down to 3 hours and 20:35, I'll click on this. I'm not going to stay here in this screen for that whole time, so what I'm really going to do is keep an eye on my timer. I use my phone, but you could use this just as well. And when it gets down to about 3 hours and 30 minutes, 3 hours and 40 minutes, something like that, maybe give me 10 or 15 minutes to set up the attack. Then I'll bring the attack screen back up. I'll set it all up for real, and I'll wait until this timer hits 3 hours 20:35, and I'll hit this green check. And that's all there is to it. I'll land exactly at whatever our time was, 5 a.m. Eastern. That's all there is to it. Thank you, boys and girls.